my arm must travel from the underhook position, which is in his armpit. It must travel from there down to his hip, creating a tight waist kind of position, okay? From here as well, I still don't want him on his side, so I start to force him down, and I'm always got my hips turned. I'm just taking weight off Paul, so I have both knees on the ground, but we should always have that inside knee elevated, okay? So when I'm here and I put the arm flat, this is gonna make it easier now for me to get tricep to tricep. If I just start reaching for the wrist, we're gonna have a battle of can he keep his wrist away from me, and we're just gonna play keep away for a while until either he escapes or I go. So I try to force my thumb inside and I try to slide down the forearm to capture right at the wrist. So I should go until my hands get caught in this position here. Everybody's got it, no matter how big or small your hands and wrists are, okay, unless you're Billy the Kid, you get to here, okay? Nobody gets that reference? Okay, so his hand is always going to be hidden inside. Very rarely are you going to get this while it's out here because it's already behind me. He's keeping that hidden. I walk my arm towards the elbow and I keep my position here now. I use my elbow to free my knee, and my knee has to go straight up and down. This is good because when Paul goes to recapture it, I just use my elbow to create a block and I start forcing his wrist to the ground. When I have his wrist forced to the ground, it helps me create a post to push off of. I just lift and I put my knee inside and I start to sit back. And see how his hand is pulled behind here? Whether Paul's flexible or not won't matter, because when I sit, it'll either just tighten it up so much or I'll be able to loosen that. From here, I turn my foot so my heel slips out parallel with his legs. Okay, and now I'm here, and now I drive back over top of him and I step over top. I get here, okay, and I'm trying here. Paul's big escape. Okay, while I'm trying to mess around here, once I get him here, I want to force the elbow to the ground. If I start building my hips up, what Paul's gonna do is he's gonna do a shrimp to this side, and he's gonna try to slip his elbow past my elbow. Yeah, go ahead. Boom, and he's gonna try to slip the elbow through. I could fall over, I could lose the position, something can happen, but essentially what he's gonna do with his elbow is he's gonna do just like a heel slip, is he's gonna start turning his arm straight, and he's gonna try to pull his elbow to his rib. So if he's on his side like this and the hand's here, he has the ability to turn and try to pull his elbow out. And the ground will kind of act as a wedge against your elbow, and he can try to slip that elbow inside. Guys will also even use their own knee to try to slip that elbow off, and some guys are very creative in how they do this. If his hand, while he's trying to hold on to